as of now, you can see what the gyratory system is like. It's a 40 limit, a lot of cars, buses, thundering through as well. So this area is going to be the most obvious change of CS11, the change to a two-way gyratory. If you forgive me, I'm going to take out now. We're on Avenue Road. And I will ride this section, and I'll just show you what it's all, what this section actually means. I'm not going to write it with a piece of paper, so yeah, let me just. Right. If you forgive me, I'm going to take out. Now, we're on Avenue Road. And I will ride this section, and I'll just show you what it's all, what this section actually means. I'm not going to write it with a piece of paper, so yeah, let me just. Right. Now, Avenue Road is on this the south section. One side of it is Camden, so presumably the left side, and the right side is Westminster. So when I first started commuting to work, the road surface was a lot rougher than it was, and you never knew who was quite responsible for maintaining this section of road. I'm just going to wait for these cars to and the traffic to actually finish going. They'll get stopped by a red up there, and then I can get back on the road again. I'm going to go a bit slower than what I normally do, so I can talk to you all as to what this all is. Right, here we go. So, what are we talking about on Avenue Road? Firstly, as part of the CS11, as we head south of the school, I'm going at a lot slower speed than I normally am, just to give you all a chance to see exactly what I'm doing. Now, as you can see at Avenue Road, we've got a very patchily marked cycle lane, which is with broken white dots. What that means is it's not mandatory, in that a mandatory cycle lane, if you'll see, is painted with a solid white line so that vehicles cannot go into it. Now, we've got the patchy line here, and we've got a single yellow line there. As part of CS11, the single yellow lines are going to become all double yellow line, so no parking at any time, and then this mandatory cycle lane will become a mandatory cycle lane on both sides of the road, so you as a cyclist will have absolute priority, and cars cannot park on the double yellow line. Why is this important? Well, for example, at my time of day, I'm riding down, and sometimes you do get cars parked in the single yellow line. You know, they're allowed to, that's fine. But it also means you have to signal and move out to the road and into the road. And you know, if it's crowded with traffic, that can be a bit more of a problem. The other thing that they're doing about Avenue Road is that they're removing the central line strip in the middle over there. The idea is that TfL believe this encourages slower driving. So, you know, it's a mandatory cycle lane. You'll be able to ride along it, but also as a resident, you'll have access to the many houses and the flats on this road as well. It's actually meant to be a fairly quiet residential street. Morning. Just trying to avoid the puddle there. There's been issues, I believe, over the past few days. Now we're approaching Regent's Park, and I'm about to go over Macclesfield Bridge. Lights red, gives me a good time to talk. Now, Regent's Park, what's going to happen here? Now, there's a lot of traffic on Prince Albert Road, so I'll talk louder. Firstly, there are 8 gates in Regent's Park. 4 of them are going to be closed to motor traffic between the hours of 11 AM and 3 PM every day. What that means is, as a cyclist, you'll be able to go through into it, but cars, unless they are going to Regent's Park as a destination, will not. The idea is that this eliminates a lot of the rat running or that goes through the park at the moment.